Hello, Dave here of Dave's Boating Fishing Gaming. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be discussing information and fish and where to find it. Now there's a lot of free information on the net, and when I do say free, how accurate it is another thing, or how much you actually have to pay for it is two other things. What I do recommend overall is people invest in two books, which I'll show you. The Fishing Atlas to Sydney and Hawkesbury and Land-Based Fishing Area. These two books are realistically about the cost of some good lures. Now, if you're keen on fishing and you want to go out fishing all the time, you can spend as much money in fishing gear as you like, but if you're not sure where to go, not sure what to do, or not sure what to look for, I believe you're essentially wasting your money. These two books have been valuable to me over the time I've had them. Now what I'll do is I'll just show you an example of what I'm talking about. So literally, okay, this one here, get past the ads. You've got information, you've got boating, Bait Bay, Port Hacking, Royal National Park, Botany Bay, Georges River, Warreno River, Southern Rocks and Beaches, Sydney Harbour, Lane Cove, Iron Cove, Parramatta River, Narrabeen Lakes, Northern Beaches and Rocks, Pittwater, Broken Bay, Cowan Creek, Browwater, Mooney Creeks and Mullet Creeks, Hawkesbury River and offshore GPS. That's a lot of information. If you go through the book, you've got maps and you've got position markers. So we go to 15, wherever that is, it's probably on the next page, and it talks about that point. So at Alfred's Point, I think it was on 15 of that one. You can find the information when you reference it. Go through to a few other ones. Same thing again. Like for instance, Lower Sydney Harbour. The insert here for sow and pigs. You've got markers, numbered markers. You've got 8, 2, 4. So you can then refer to the markers here to the information in the book. It's that simple, really. It's valuable information. You've got photos of example catches. Seriously, there is just so much information in these books that can't be ignored. Same thing again, Parramatta River. You've got numbered points, then you go and find the reference point into the book. You read the information, fishing information. That's for the Sydney Hawkesbury. For the Sydney area, this is quite a handy little book. Oh, sorry, I should stop. Fishing Sydney Hawkesbury, I'll put a link to it in the description. I think offhand it's about between $25 and $30 online or at the available bookshops, BCF, Anacondas and so forth. Sydney land-based area fishing doesn't quite cover as much as the Hawkesbury one, but it still covers literally up Parramatta River, parts of Lane Cove River, and also Middle Harbour. Again, you have numbers, 53, go to the spot, 53, Middle Harbour, page 60. Looking. And there we go. There's information about that spot in Middle Harbour. You have tactics, you have bait and lures, you have best tide times, amenities, kids and families. So this book itself is a very good book if you do have young kids or you want somewhere where there is amenities. Right, now we'll talk about, actually, if you want to, if you're looking up a spot in the book, let's have a look at it on Google Maps. All right, I've just switched to my microphone and headset here. So, if we're going back to looking at spots, say we want to look up, okay, well, I don't have it here, Cunningham Reach Reserve. So we're looking in Google Maps, get the keyboard, Cunningham Reach Lindley Point. That's the one. So what we've got here, I've looked up Cunningham Reach Lindley Point, and I've seen it in the book. I've read the information. This tactic is it's got the information about the shoreline, but I want to have a closer look. So we use good old Google Maps to have a bit of an idea. Layers. There we go. Zoom in on it. Pretty simple enough. Let's see if it actually even gives us a map view. Oh, it does give us a street view. So that way, obviously using the advantage of Google Maps,
You can scroll around to the loop road. Ah, there's parking. Excuse me. So that's pretty good. There's a parking spot there. There's a spot you can cast lines out there. Maybe if we go back around this under this road, let's have a look around here. Well, there you go. There's a nice spot. You can actually probably sneak your car right there and throw lines out off under the bridge for fish. Nice job. All right, let's look up another spot, shall we? Let's look up Bicentennial Park, Annandale. I probably can't even spell it properly. Park. See, I can't even spell it properly. Annandale. Anyway, don't mind my spelling or typing. There we go, Bicentennial Park. So we've got another spot here listed here. So once again, we'll click OK. Once again, there we know there's amenities nearby according to the first book, the Sydney Area Land-Based Fishing. So let's have another look. Click, layers, and zoom in, close that. I wonder if it gives us any pictures. Not a great deal of photos on this one. But then again, once again, it's just a matter of zooming in. You go, right, okay, where do I park? Okay, parking. We'd have to look for parking, but probably off strip, maybe Alexandra Road, I don't know. And then walk down to Bicentennial Park. And we can see there that there's a big, long area for lining up and fishing from. So it's fairly straightforward. Or say you want to look up somewhere in the Hawkesbury. Let's look up Moonee Creek is so Moonee Creek in the Hawkesbury. Right, we've gone to the Hawkesbury, and that didn't work out, did it? Oh, who knows? Oh no, Moonee Creek's there. Where are we? Don't you love Google Maps? You can get lost rather easily. Actually, that's not the spot I'm looking for. Moonee Club. Here we go. This is what I want. Now, pardon me. And so here's another spot, a public Deer Run Bun boat ramp. Pardon me if I have not pronounced it correctly. So I've looked at that spot in the Sydney Hawkesbury. So okay, let's have a look here and see what we got. Okay, well it shows we've got public toilets, we've got a reserve. Let's go and actually have a look at the street view. Okay, we can see here that it's mostly boat trailer parking and few car parks. So if you're bringing a car, don't park in the boat trailer parking, please, with a single car. You're just going to know where the boat is. Park in the car parks. All right, so what do we got? Let's have a look. Okay, we've got toilets there. That's good. Let's have a look around here. Oh, okay, there we go. We've got some people lined up. So there's a bit of a shoreline. You can obviously walk around and also have a bit of a fish from. So that's fairly straightforward. So using the reference from these books, using Google Maps, we are able to find fishing spots and have a look at them a bit better.
So that's it really. The purchase of the two books. I'll put the two books and link in the description. Look down below. They are very worth buying. People say, I want free information, I want this, blah, 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 blah. It's like the boat people who turn up to a ramp with a $100,000 boat, $100,000 car, have just spent several $100s in fuel, and then they go, I'm not going to pay $8 for parking. Well, you've just spent a bucket load of money, so what's the problem with spending something else? And with these books, I guarantee they're worth it. The information is valuable. For what you spend on maybe 2 cranker crabs, which the cranker crabs are what, like 30 bucks each, and maybe another $10 lure, you've just bought 2 books of information for the cost of 2 lures, which is going to be beneficial for you in the long run. So I do suggest you buy the books, look them up, check them out, reference the spots online, because if you find a boat spot, you might just find that there is nearby a spot that you can cast from the shore, which is always handy to know. Anyway, that's all for my information. Thanks for watching.